Unfortunate news coming in from the state of Karnataka, where former Karnataka Chief Minister and veteran politician S.M. Krishna passed away today at the age of 92. He had been battling age-related ailments and was admitted to a private hospital in Bengaluru. Despite receiving intensive care, he breathed his last today. Initially, S.M. Krishna was admitted to a hospital for treatment of age-related issues. However, after developing a lung infection, he was shifted to Manipal Hospital. Krishna was the Chief Minister of Karnataka from 1999 to 2004 and the Governor of Maharashtra from 2004 to 2008. S.M. Krishna also served as the Speaker of Karnataka Legislative Assembly from December 1989 to January 1993. In fact, between 1971 and 2014, he was member of the Parliament several times from both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Last year, Krishna was awarded Padma Vibhushan, India's second highest civilian honor, in recognition of his political career spanning over 6 decades.
People of Karnataka, but also in India. And whenever I go abroad for investment pitching, I still get to hear a lot of his stories about how passionate he was about India's growth story as a Minister for External Affairs. And more importantly, what we see today, that is the brand Bengaluru, or the Bengaluru as the 4th largest IT cluster in the world.
By India's active engagement in global diplomacy with a focus on strengthening India's position on the world stage. Sri Krishna's academic brilliance shone early. He earned his law degree from Government Law College in Bengaluru and later pursued advanced education at Southern Methodist University in Texas and George Washington University in Washington, D.C. as a Fulbright scholar. He was awarded Padma Vibhushan in 2023 for his illustrious contributions towards public life over 6 decades. Sri Krishna is credited by many for placing Bengaluru on the global map as India's Silicon Valley. In the passing away of Sri S.M. Krishna, the country has lost a veteran statesman, an able administrator, and a transformative leader. We deeply mourn the passing away of Sri S.M. Krishna. I request honorable members to rise in their places and observe silence as a mark of respect to the memory of the departed. Secretary General will convey to the members of the bereaved family our sense of profound sorrow and deep sympathy. Honorable members, today, the 10th of December 2024, we mark the 76th anniversary of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights adopted by the United Nations in 1948. This document is a cornerstone.
We hear the news because Mr. S.M. Krishna is a very tall leader in Karnataka and has done great contribution to Karnataka as Chief Minister, as Minister, a long political innings and Central Minister, and a highly respected person. I had the honor of having worked with him. When he was the party president, I was the Youth Congress president, and when he became Chief Minister, that was my first time as a minister, as an MLA, and worked with him very closely. So very respected person and a man who had a lot of dignity, a lot of etiquette, and who behaved like a gentleman. And he did great things as a Chief Minister for Karnataka. And he was a progressive person with scientific thinking and modern outlook. So we are all going to miss him. He was suffering ill health for quite some time now. So it's very sad to hear that he's passed away. But I think he's left his imprint, and his memory will always, his name will always remain in the record books, in the history books, as one of the great chief ministers Karnataka had, and really a wonderful politician. My condolences to his family and everyone.
Till tomorrow morning 8 a.m. We will permit anyone who wants to desire to pay their respect in Bangalore at the residence will be allowed here. So morning at 8 o'clock, the S.M. Krishna's body will be taken to Madur, Somnalli, in his own land. He will be there. And from 10:30, there will be a stop at Ramnagara, Shanpatna, and then at Madur on the way. Then at till 10:30, we will reach to Madur, that is Somnalli. From there, we'll till 3 o'clock, all of them will be allowed to have their darshan, and the family rituals will be conducted for 1 hour. Then 4 o'clock, the state honor will be conducted, and its last rites will be done.
One of the greatest stalwart of Indian political scenario, that is S.M. Krishna, who held almost all the posts except the post of the Prime Minister. He was awarded with Padma Vibhushan also. And as far as Bangalore is concerned, his vision that gave a new direction to the development of Bangalore. Today, it is one of the fastest growing city, Bangalore, which had minimum basic facilities before the incoming Chief Ministership of Prime Minister, Chief Minister. I pray God, may his soul rest in peace. I pray that all the politicians across the country should follow the footsteps of Honorable S.M. Krishna.
I am deeply saddened by the passing away of veteran leader, a former Chief Minister of Karnataka, Shri S.M. Krishna ji. S.M. Krishna ji, as a member of Legislative Assembly, as a Speaker of the Assembly, as a Chief Minister of Karnataka State and Governor of Maharashtra, and former Minister, Central Union Minister, he has left a strong mark on every position he had held in his political career. He was a tallest politician, he was a gentleman politician who had a great track record, and his modern approach towards the development of the state and his modern approach to every sector of the state has been benefited during his tenure. We are really deeply saddened. It's a great loss not only for the people of Karnataka, for the entire country.
Well, these are the visuals you see on your screen live coming in. And now we've been joined by Professor Chambi Puranik, who's a political analyst. Professor, first of all, I want to understand from you what he leaves behind is absolutely, we are all saddened by his demise. But if you can talk about the legacy he leaves behind.
I'm deeply saddened by his demise because he was our senior in Maharaja's College, and from there he went to England and then acquired barrister's degree also. But as a practicing lawyer, he did well. But later, in 1962, he joined Indian politics and Karnataka politics as a member of Praja Socialist Party, 1962. Then onwards, he never looked back. Though he was defeated a couple of times. I would consider him as a role model for all chief ministers of India, and other states. Because see, S.M. Krishna was a visionary. He was not a politician. In my opinion, he is a kind of a statesman, who has rendered service and occupied various positions, up to from chief minister and role as speaker, and also as governor of Maharashtra. Wherever he went, what I liked him was he was a very suave, dignified, and gentleman-like politician or leader who always set high standards. And today, if at all, Bangalore is a kind of a Silicon City or global city, though in spite of all the other problems which arise later. But here he was a visionary. As a chief minister, two things come to my mind. When I recall his great contribution to our state, especially Karnataka, though he was an all India leader, minister for external affairs and all that. That itself shows that he was highly sought after by top leaders. So he would be an asset to any cabinet post or any whatever responsibility that is given. One thing is about Bangalore. He visualized, how Bangalore should develop and see that the people of Karnataka are benefited by this. Though problems were there, he was sad about that. The recent whatever traffic congestion and all that. But he did try his best when he was chief minister to lay a foundation, a firm foundation for that. So today, Bangalore has got, it's called a IT hub and also a global city. Can you imagine out of 100 cities, top cities in the country, Bangalore is considered as one of the cities for not only investment in terms of the kind of development and opportunity for industrialization and also globalization. So from local to global, I consider S.M. Krishna as a very great leader, a leader of statesman stature who never compromised on quality or in terms of the kind of advantages that it would bring on his policy matters and all that. And as a speaker also, I found him a very, very dignified person as a speaker because though he was a great orator, in the House he was conducting the deliberation in such a manner. I don't think in any other state legislature I have found such a great speaker also. So he, apart from being a chief minister, apart from being a minister, governor, as a role as a speaker, I think is outstanding. So that is one thing that. The third thing is when Ajim Premji wanted to give 2,000 crores, he was just thinking that how to utilize this. Then ultimately, with the help of Mr. Vishwanath, who was the Minister for Education, he introduced the first time the kind of midday meal scheme for children, including giving eggs and all that. That still shows he had a vision, vision in terms of the nutrition to be given to children, because majority of children come from poor families. They will not be in a position to take care of them. That is something which I consider as a very, very significant and valuable. Today, it has become a popular scheme also. Many improvements have come. But, the kind of idea as a chief minister, how to take care of the welfare of the people of Karnataka and also the future citizens of Karnataka. So that I think, I consider it as a very outstanding or significant contribution. Apart from that, whatever position he held, he always looked into the kind of requirements or challenges that are there. So that he has fulfilled. He was a Socialist Party member. From Socialist Party member, he rose to the level of chief minister and also became governor. I think he was an asset to Congress Party. But at the old age, the last few years of his life, he resigned Congress and joined BJP. Maybe he wanted to cooperate with the Prime Minister Modi and the kind of whatever invitation he was getting and respect. So barring such small changes and all that, he was a tall congressman. I think today in the Congress Party, we miss leaders like him, because though there are people of the same caliber, they are not in a position to visualize, what is required for the country and for the people of their state or particular state, etc. So he never discriminated. Even as a leader of the opposition and others, they always look to S.M. Krishna for a kind of advice or guidance, and also how to conduct the affairs or contribute their whatever best services and all that. So I think Karnataka, we are very proud that we have produced such a not only a political leader but a man of statesman stature. I think we miss him. We miss his guidance. But his memories, they are always will be part of our thinking and the concerns for the state and also for the nation. So he was a national leader, but more than that, he was the builder of modern Karnataka.
Absolutely,
and that,
Professor.
I think, is an
Absolutely.
outstanding.
Do stay with us. Do stay with us. First, let's listen into what Priyank Kharge has to say. Then we'll come back to you, Professor.
People of Karnataka, but also in India. And whenever I go abroad for investment pitching, I still get to hear a lot of his stories about how passionate he was about India's growth story as Minister for External Affairs. And more importantly, what we see today, that is the brand Bengaluru, or the Bengaluru as the fourth largest IT cluster in the world. I think a lot of it has to do with the positioning, the narrative, the policies and schemes brought in by Mr. S.M. Krishna. So, and if you talk to the IT heads of Bangalore or of the country, everybody says he was just not the CM of Karnataka, but also the CEO for Karnataka. His progressive thinking in social sectors, balancing welfare with IT is extremely commendable. And I think he's left a great impact, a profound impact on the people of Karnataka and the people of India. And I think this is a loss that is irreplaceable. Thank you.
One of the greatest stalwart of Indian political scenario, that is S.M. Krishna, who held almost all the posts except the post of the Prime Minister. He was awarded with Padma Vibhushan also. And as far as Bangalore is concerned, his vision that gave a new direction to the development of Bangalore. Today, it is one of the fastest growing city, Bangalore, which had minimum basic facilities before the incoming Chief Ministership of Prime Minister, Chief Minister. I pray God, may his soul rest in peace. I pray that all the politicians across the country should follow the footsteps of Honorable S.M. Krishna.
Well, we'll keep tracking the updates coming in for this very story. And Professor, thank you so much for speaking to us. Do join us later.